Hello, everyone. Let's talk picks today. Um, I mention this because I'm always trying to find some way to do this sport with spending the least amount of money. Of course, that doesn't always work. But if you can't make your own picks, like you just don't have the skill to make your own picks, and or the materials or whatever, and you want to go with the cheapest picks. You can try to go for a lot of Goso and Chinese stuff and everything, but I would say don't overlook SouthOrd. The Slimline Standard Series. I ordered a bunch of these right here, and on average they're $2.10 a pick. Some are $1.65. And I also ordered. They got some 50,000 tension wrenches. These suckers are solid. But these guys measure about 25 thousandths, and they're not bad. I don't think they're stainless steel. See, there's like 25 thousandths right there. But when I ordered these, I also ordered some of these slip-on grips. And what's good about these things, they almost, here's one of them that has one on it. They almost exactly duplicate the Sparrow's dipped handle. They're a little bit thicker, and they're not, super spongy or anything. They actually feel a little bit better in the hand to me. Those were only like, let's see, $2.95. No, $2.10. Yeah, $2.95 for 9 of them. So don't overlook those things. You can get a lot of different profiles. I ordered, this is a diamond and balls. They work pretty good on some different ones. This is a weird shaped S, snake, a little uplift to him. I didn't have one of those, and those features are kind of hard to make. This one is one of those city rake type of things, but they call it like a W rake or something, but it's used in much the same way, like a rocking effect. And then we've got different hooks. This one was kind of strange. I just ordered him because he was so bizarre looking. Look at that little point and little, I don't know. It's almost like a DeForest diamond, but weird. And I gave my original SouthOrd half ball. I gave it away to some girl that was interested in lockpicking a while back. I never saw her again, but I gave her a lock, a master lock, and a ball pick because it was working well for her on that master lock. So I got that back, and various different hook shapes that they have here. Now, the reason why I'm saying that don't overlook these, if you, I got the 2 tension wrenches and all that other stuff, and it came up to like $28, $23 plus, shipping and handling and everything. So really like $28 delivered. I got all these different picks and different profiles. Now you can spend. These are the most expensive ones. SouthOrd Max. They're like $11. Maybe multi-pick are expensive also if you're here in the United States. But I mean, the ones that we normally deal with around here are Peterson, Sparrows, and SouthOrd. Normally, you got your Goso and all this other stuff. Now Peterson's makes the gray handle ones. These are spring steel or whatever. They're pretty good. They're about 25 thousandths, but they come with the Peterson handle, and they're only like $3. So that's not bad, and this is like the next step up, and you get a bunch of different profiles in there. And then you have, like the $8 picks, the normal Petersons, either in 15 thousandths is blue, and the purple is 18 thousandths, and these are 25, I believe. I was measuring them earlier. I thought they were 23, but they're about 24 and a half. We'll call them 25. And, you know, Sparrows makes theirs for like $4.95 or so, $5 or something like that. $5.95, I think, is what it is. So, if you're looking for some picks, and you can't spend a whole lot of money on everything, you can just design your own. Just go down to the SouthOrd website and look for individual or single picks, and you can just sit there and just pick whatever you want, you know, whatever profile you think would be good. These handles are a little bit, you know, slim, but they're stiff. I mean, they're not, you know, like real flimsy and everything. And like I said, if you order some of these rubber handle things, they just slip right on. You got a little cut in them, they just go right in there. They just slide in like that. You might need a pair of needle nose pliers, you know, to help them on the last end there. And watch that you don't do like this and jab it into your hand. I also would not recommend pushing it against the table or anything, you know, because you're going to bend your pick. Whatever you do, just grab it right about here, you know, with a pair of pliers. I don't have any handy right now, because you'll get semi-stuck in here. I'm doing what I told you not to do, which is push towards yourself with it. But you can jab yourself, but I've been jabbed before, so that's all right. But there you go. Then it makes it more comfortable for when you're picking. And you got yourself a nice little set for not a whole lot of money. There you go. Just wanted to show you what I got in. There was those picks there. And yeah, you can go with, you know, a $50 Praxis kit, you know, and have all the different sizes and everything. Once again, you know, you might want to, these handles I don't think will, they might fit on there. I haven't tried that yet. You would kind of cover up your, you know, I'd want to see my different size, because that really comes in handy. But I don't think they'll fit there. But you can get the box cutter, a little cheap one at Walmart for like 28 cents. And just pop the blade out, and those holes match up with the hole right here. Matches up with the same thing that moves the box cutter blade. And I usually just slip one in here and have it in there for if I'm doing a long picking session. It's kind of weird. It feels fairly solid. You'll just have to experiment around with it and see if you like it. But really, if you're in a long picking session and everything, a small thin pick, you know, in your hands. Like the other day, I was working on a rookie lock, challenge lock, which is very tough. And I was doing a very long session, picking session, determined to get into it. I didn't, but I was determined to get into it. And I got a shooting pain through a couple of times, right through my hand, like a nerve, you know, like an electric shock. Like, ah. And that was my sign to give up and stop picking. But there you go. Just want to give you a little brief thing on how you can, if you go with like the Slimline series, standard individual picks, they're only $2.10, and some of the other ones are only $1.65. So if you don't have a whole lot of money and you need some picks, that's probably one of the cheapest ways to go. I would not recommend most of the Chinese stuff. Some of the Goso kits are good, but you really have to get just the right one. The 99% of the time, or 90% of the time, you're going to get crap. It's going to be too big, or it's going to bend like crazy. The Petersons will bend, but when you pay, you know, like $8 for a pick, if you ever break it, like this one's bending. I've never broken one of the Petersons. I've broken all the other ones, but I haven't broken a Petersons yet, mainly because I'm a little bit more careful with these sometimes when I know I've got them, but they'll replace it for 50%. So, you know, they'll give you like $4 off a replacement pick. So that's pretty cool for the lifetime too. So there you go. I like all the picks. I think my favorite handle is like the Peterson handle and feel. I like the feel of it. And I like Sparrow's picks pretty much. I like them all, really. But SouthOrd is the ones I originally got. So there you go. Sorry to drag this on to 10 minutes, but it's hard for me to stop talking sometimes.